Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. So we're back again with another return of the glorious Primarchs, and today we're going to be looking at the twins, the glorious twins, let's say, Alpharius and Omegon. Now the Alpha Legion stand out above every other legion because they have twins as their gene fathers, two Primarchs, Alpharius and Omegon. We really never know who is who because it becomes so confusing, but there definitely are twins, and some theorize that there's not twins, they're actually triplets. There's 3 heads to the Hydra, but that's something we're going to be speaking about later on in the video. So Alpharius and Omegon command the 20th Legion, known as the Alpha Legion, and these chaps are very, very good when it comes to getting inside your base and destroying everything. They are the infiltration masters. Unlike the Raven Guard, who really stick to the shadows, the Alpha Legion are the people who put people inside your base, and you really don't know that your best friend is a bad guy, but his friend is also Alpha Legion, and he's a good guy, but his cousin is also Alpha Legion, and he's really bad, and he's got a friend who's good as well. It really gets confusing when it comes to Alpha Legion. That's how they like to go. They like to infiltrate, they like to confuse, and then when the time comes, they activate their plan and everything just falls to them because they've set everything up ready to go. Now, during the Great Crusade, at the end of it, let's call it the Horus Heresy, they did side with Horus, but there's a lot of speculation that one of the brothers is loyal to the throne and one is actually a traitor, and we don't really know who is who. Alpharius and Omegon, they call each other Alpharius because that's the way it goes, so it makes everyone confused and stuff. So we don't know if Omegon's a loyalist, and we don't know if Alpharius is a loyalist. We just know one of them is kind of loyal. And when I say kind of loyal, they're loyal because something happened. I won't go into it because it ruins it, but something happened where basically they took the route they did to save the Imperium, let's say. If you want to read more about it, there's a book called Legion. I'm not going to, like I said, I don't want to spoil it because it's so good. By Dan Abnett, go and get that in the Horus Heresy series. It is amazing. I do have a spoiler regarding one of the brother Primarchs. This happened during the Horus Heresy campaign, and I'm going to put spoiler on here now. So if you haven't read Praetorian of Dawn, then when the text disappears off the screen, jump back in and listen because it really gets, it really gets juicy here. Right, 3, 2, 1, you've had your chance. Here we go. In Praetorian of Dawn, the greatest Primarch, Rogal Dawn, actually killed one of the brothers. He actually killed Alpharius. We don't know if it was Alpharius or Omegon. We really don't know who is who he was killed. You can probably argue saying it was Alpharius. I'm just going to say it was Alpharius. Alpharius was the traitor Primarch, let's say. Dawn killed him, but it was kind of like Alpharius was a good guy, but Dawn, being Dawn, killed him because, of course, Daddy Dawn does what he does, and don't question it because he's amazing. So that definitely did happen, and now a lot of people I've seen on the argument, no, it's not. It was just a normal Alpha Legionnaire. It wasn't Alpharius. No. I'm sorry, guys. It was Alpharius. Even the author came out and stated that no, one of the Primarchs, one of the brother Primarchs did die, and yes, Dawn did get the confirmed kill on one of the Alpha Legion Primarch brothers. Twins, should I say, not brothers, twins. During the end of the Horus, well, I say it's the end of the Horus Heresy. It's probably the Scouring, because for me, when the Horus Heresy ends is when the Emperor is put on the Golden Throne. For me, that is the end of the Horus Heresy, and everything after that, I would say, is the Scouring. Now, it's reported that Rebooted Guilliman kills one of the Primarchs. I know Rebooted Guilliman is not one of the Alpha Legion brothers, Primarchs or whatever. No, I'm not going down that road. He wasn't. They didn't put Omegon in stasis by mistake. That just wouldn't happen. Rebooted Guilliman's got too much of a glorious chiseled chin to be mistaken for Alpharius. He's too small as well. So if Guilliman did kill one of them, and we just discussed about the other chap killing the other one before, I'm not going to say it because, of course, spoilers. That means there's no more Alpha Legion brothers. Where the hell are the Alpha Legion? I keep calling them brothers, twins. Where are the Alpha Legion twins? Now, this is where the theory comes into play, and I'm kind of siding with this theory. Is that there weren't twins? They were triplets. They were the both brothers, Alpharius and Omegon, were killed. And there is a third brother, a third head of the Hydra, which nobody knows about. And he is now secretly doing this shadow war, let's say, against the Imperium, or for the Imperium. who the bloody hell knows the way these chaps work. So let's say, right, I'm going to go with that the third head of the Hydra, the triplet theory, is completely correct. GW have been hiding it from us, and it is a massive, massive thing, and this is what they've, been saving up, they've been building up to. I actually think that Eisenhorn and the Ravenous series, like the Yellow King, if anyone's read that, I think this may be the big reveal. I'm not too sure, maybe. I'm going off on my own little roads here, sorry. Let me stick with the third head theory. So let's say he comes back, and it's revealed that there was a third head of the Hydra and there was a third triplet, and he is back. Would he be for loyalist or would he be for traitor? I think he would be neither. I think he'd be for himself. Now, he probably doesn't like Chaos, because Chaos basically uses you. Chaos only wants to use you to its means, as Horus would probably find out very, very soon. Abaddon doesn't want anything to do with Chaos, even though he uses him. He doesn't want to be used by him because he knows what Chaos does to you. So this Primarch, I would say he would shun Chaos, but the idolager of the Imperial Dream is something that he doesn't want as well. And he's like, you know what, screw this. I'm going to destroy this, and I'm also going to destroy this. I'm going to get rid of both these evils in the galaxy. I say evil as the Imperium because really everyone is bad as each other. You could probably say Chaos is a little bit worse because they do stuff really, really weird, but the Imperium is really not a good guy as well. So this chap returns. He's basically got a little loyalist force to him. I know like some of the Alpha Legion have gone full on Chaos. Some are loyal to the throne still. What's that book called with the Sisters of Battle in it? Oh, bloody hell, I forgot. I should have researched it before doing the bloody video. But it is made out there's still loyalist Alpha Legion out there, even though, like, they're still scattered through the eye and, chaosy stuff. They are still loyal to the Imperial Dream and all that kind of stuff, which I find really cool. So I think you'd shun them chaps. I think if you are a Primarch, no matter what, you're always going to inspire a small group of people around you, definitely your sons. And so I think he will have a loyal following. Now, what he's got to do with that loyal following is the main thing, because if you are neutral and you hate both Chaos and the Imperium, you're basically beset on all sides, and you really haven't got an ally to turn to. So who would he start with? I would probably go with the greater of two evils, and probably go for Chaos first, because they have got the big rift split across the galaxy now. I think them, at the moment, are the biggest threat to the universe as a whole. So I can see him hitting like certain strategic points, like taking down certain planets and stuff that will hinder the war effort for Chaos. And maybe he somehow helps the Necrons and, the Necron tech, which can close this rift and, start closing it in certain areas to knock back the tide of Chaos. And also, maybe while he's there, when the Imperium then come to reinforce that sector, he's there causing mischief with the Imperium as well. Maybe disabling ships, destroying ships, wiping out worlds, killing certain high-level targets and all that kind of stuff to really disturb the momentum of the Imperium for really taking it to Chaos, because his end goal is not to support either one, it's to destroy both of them. I think, do you know what? I think it'd be really, really cool if he had like a showdown with Guilliman. And sorry, forgive me for saying this, Father, but what if, right, this third head of the Hydra was the one that got rid of Rogel Dawn, and maybe like he has a showdown with Rebooted Guilliman, and Rebooted Guilliman's like, I thought I killed you, and it's like, no, you killed my brother, and it's like, I will have my vengeance, and they have a little battle and stuff. I can't see Guilliman going down, because Guilliman is basically like the figurehead of the 8th edition now. Something will probably happen where the fight's disturbed and they both get away, and he's twirling his mustache like, yes, I'll see you next time, and all that kind of stuff. But it'd be really cool to see how Guilliman's reaction would be if he encountered the third head of the Hydra. Like, wow, these guys are absolutely everywhere. I thought I killed one, so what the hell is going on with this guy? I think that would be really nice, and I think it'd be a nice little monologue as well. Like I said before, like, you killed my brother, I want vengeance and all that kind of stuff. I think it would go down well, and then Guilliman then is alerted too. There is another threat in the galaxy as well, so he'll have to start planning to do certain things to combat this new force, which wants to combat both Chaos and the Imperium. I think that could get really confusing, because Guilliman would like, okay, he's destroying Chaos, that's fine, but he's also destroying us as well. So how can we give and take from this guy to make sure he destroys more Chaos than he does the Imperium stuff? So I think it could make some interesting plot lines and bring some pretty cool campaigns to the scenario. But again, we shall see if it does ever happen. I'm definitely down with the third head of the Hydra theory. I don't know what you chats think, but I think it's a really, really cool theory. I think it just makes sense. It really does make sense, because if you ever look at the Alpha Legion symbol, there's 3 heads. And I think it's in the Horus Heresy rulebook about the Alpha Legion area. There's 3 skulls. One has the Omega symbol, one has the Alpha symbol, and there's another symbol in there as well. I haven't got the bloody book on me at all or anything like that, so I can't see. If anyone's got that book for the Horus Heresy tabletop game, then see what that symbol is. And for me, that can. I think the authors are teasing it. I think it is going to happen, and there's like subtle breadcrumbs to follow this all the way home. And I really do think that sooner or later GW will do a big reveal that there is 3 Alpha Legion Primarchs instead of 2, and I think it'll just make it very, very more interesting. Or I could just be completely wrong and this video makes completely no sense. Who knows? Thank you for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope I've passed on some information. What do you think about the I keep calling them brothers, Twin Primarchs or Triplet Primarchs of the Alpha Legion? Let me know below in the comment section. Do you have your own theories? Do you like my theory? If you got a better theory, post it below. I love to read it. I love to just talk about and discuss it. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed yourself and have a great day. See you now, and bye-bye.